Good afternoon and welcome once again to the weekly update with the mayor and with Kyle Johansson. A little bit different today, as you may notice when, well, I guess you won't be panning at all. Kyle is not here in the council chambers with me, but Kyle is attending a game, an OU game at the Convo Center. So Kyle, I know that you're out in the fairly nice weather. Do you want to give us an update on the weather, COVID-19, and possibly give us an update on the Marshall game that's going on this afternoon?
So today we'll have a high of 61 and a low of 48 with cloudy skies. Tomorrow 63 and 36 with rainy conditions. Then we'll look for more rain on Friday with a high of 57 and a low of 36. And Saturday we'll look for more rain, a high of 57, low of 34. Sunday we'll look for probably cloudy, high of 37, low of 25. Monday, sunny, high of 46, low of 23. Tuesday, high of 46, low of 25, probably sunny. And the next one is probably sunny, high of 46 and low of 25. In the last 24 hours in Ohio, there have been over 10,000 new positive coronavirus cases due to this backlog of the Delta variant surge. But so far, the 2 cases of the Omicron variant is in Ohio. And it's only more of a common cold than like the Delta variant, which is good. And that's the good news. The United States has reached to 61% of the herd immunity mark, so we're only 19% left to reach the herd immunity mark. And oh yeah, Flex, we got the Marshall game tonight at 10 p.m. tip-off time. It's the big rivalry game, so it'll be a good game to watch at 10 p.m. Enjoy this nice, beautiful afternoon while it lasts. And we got Mets back at home again on Tuesday against USC Upstate at noon. And then we got men's game back home for the first Met game against Eastern Michigan on the 28th, the first Met game of the 2021-2022 season. And then we got a women's home game on New Year's Day at 1 p.m., January 1, 2022.
And so, Kyle, the big question for me to you is, any Rufus sightings at this point in time?
I'll see him at the game tonight, though, for sure.
Okay. All right, Kyle. Kyle, thank you for joining me. Always appreciate being with you and for today, hearing you, knowing that you're at one of your favorite places, attending Ohio University games and sports at the Convo Center, and hopefully you'll run into your good friend, your best friend, Rufus.
Thanks, Mayor.
Other things, COVID-19 related. Ryan, thank you for throwing this up, and Scott, for sure. Government Channel always does an outstanding job of keeping our citizenry at least up to date on things going on. And so you can see by our chart that 51.29% have started the vaccine here in Athens County. 47.93% that have completed their vaccine. That would be the first and second dose, or getting the J&J, which is only 1 dose required. However, strongly encouraging people to get the booster with the J&J, as we are with Moderna and Pfizer, to get your boosters. And again, 1 new fatality today, bringing us up to a total of 99. You know, way back when I say way back when, in 2020, I was always shocked to see the number of people who succumbed to COVID-19, you know, in other counties. You know, I remember watching closely in Fairfield County and Washington County and looking at the numbers, not just of their cases, but their fatality counts. And at the time, we were so low. And it's always heartbreaking to see our death rate continue to climb and now be at a number of 99 individuals who have succumbed to the coronavirus. This is great. You know, the at-home test, this just came to us from the Athens City County Health Department. And, you know, the importance of having the test protocol and monitoring according to the instructions on the package. Read the instructions carefully. I don't know if the public library system is still giving out the COVID-19 tests. I have done it in the past. It is fairly straightforward in terms of what you need to do the testing. As I understand, the libraries still do have testing kits. So just, again, follow the instructions so that you don't have a false negative or potentially a false positive, but more importantly, a false negative test when, in fact, you may actually have COVID-19 if you're doing the testing. Some other things is that test before you gather. This is important for preventing the spread of COVID-19, the Delta variant. I don't know that we have the Omicron variant in Ohio yet, although I would suspect, and all the news that I have heard from Dr. Fauci is that it's not a matter of if, it's when, and likely because of the way it gets picked up in terms of the different variants that it likely is here. But anyway, there's some more info for you when it comes to the test kits that are available. And there you have it. The library does have them. So encourage people, if you're going to be gathering, to grab some of those tests and use them. The things happening around the city, the South Shaver Street Columbia Gas project, which is going on. They're planning to begin gas line replacement along South Shaver, occurring now. Start on the 13th, and it will continue between West Union Street and West Washington Street. So traffic is going to be maintained, but there's going to be some temporary parking closures as well as lane closures that will be placed within that work zone itself. So just keep that in mind, that this is going on down on South Shafer Street between West Washington and West Union Street. Sanitary sewer line smoke testing, that is going on. I went through this last week, but it's easy to do again, and that there will be smoke testing on Utah, Strathmore, Graham, Charles, Euclid, Avon, Dalton, Jacobs, as well as Grand Park, Eden Place, and Townsend, and then also on Cook Drive and East State Street. So they're going to be looking at the integrity of our sanitary sewer lines. So if you see any smoke rising in any of those locations, please make note that that's what they're working on. If you have any concerns about that smoke testing or anything else regarding engineering and public works, please reach out to them at 593-7636. Free parking every Thursday after 5 and all days on Saturday throughout the month of December. This is something that I know council hustled to get through so that we could have free parking on Thursdays and Saturdays for people to shop local. I started pushing out things today, reminding people to shop local during the holiday month. This free parking will hopefully help facilitate your shopping local, at least in the uptown area. Holiday tree pickup. This is always good to remind everybody that that is a service that the city provides between December 27th and January 28th of 2022. Call ahead to have your Christmas tree picked up. It's pretty simple, take your decorations down, take out the tree stand, and haul your former live tree down to the curb, but not without calling the Engineering and Public Works Department first at 593-7636 and let them know that you have a Christmas tree for pickup, and they will take it. We mulch them, and we use it for a sundry of different things to include, if appropriate, in terms of a material. The community garden down at West State Street Park, I know, has a substantial pile of leaves, which can also be used, but I think the wood chips will go in there as well. Another thing that I've brought up recently is the AEP tree trimming with Asplin. They have been working in earnest throughout the city of Athens. And this year, there's a number of streets over in the Far East neighborhood, certainly a lot of streets on the south side that they are kind of honing in on this time around, as well as the Near East neighborhood with Morris, Montrose, Ondas and a number of other streets in that area, Wallace, Verona, and whatnot. So tree trimming by Asplund is going on. If you have any questions about trees that are being trimmed by Asplund and AEP, you feel free to reach out to the urban or utility forester for AEP, Jeff Ing, and he can be reached at 594-1961. Again, 594-1961. And express your concerns or questions or comments or whatever to the utility forester. Upcoming boards and committee meetings, as you may or may not know, City Council wrapped up the 2021 year with their last City Council meeting last Monday night. It was a good meeting, a lot of comment and commentary that took place at the meeting, but council will not be meeting Monday and will not be meeting again until January 3rd at 7 p.m. here in council chambers. The Recreation Advisory Board, they will be meeting tomorrow evening, the 16th of December, from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. at the community center. They will be in room C at the community center. So that is open to the public. So encourage people to attend that. The last couple things I wanted to share is that tomorrow I will be attending the Ohio Mayor's Alliance meeting up in Columbus. The interesting thing with that meeting is that I think we're going to be seeing more and more of this type of meeting, that I had to demonstrate my being fully vaccinated by taking a photo of my vaccination card and sending it up in order to attend that meeting. And our luncheon tomorrow up in Columbus will be with Governor DeWine and Lieutenant Governor Husted. So it should be a really interesting meeting. And then we'll meet again on Friday up in Columbus to go through the OML business and talk about all things that are impacting our communities, both large and small. And then coming up in January, actually, no, in March, and I'll talk more about this as we get time draws closer, but the National League of Cities will be having the cities, or the Congressional City Conference in Washington, D.C. That's coming up in March. I will be attending that, or if they have to shift gears like they did last summer and not hold the city summit in Salt Lake City. Instead, they transitioned to a virtual platform. We'll have to wait and see what happens in March with the Congressional City Summit or Congressional City Conference, which is in Washington, D.C., as I indicated. But as that gets closer, I will certainly make sure that that announcement gets out. And I'm always looking for feedback or input, more importantly, on things related to our community and our city that really needs to go further up to the state or at the federal level to engage when it comes to things like access to broadband or affordable housing or the bipartisan infrastructure bill and how that money will get allocated down for street, bridge, water, sewer infrastructure repairs or replacements. So more to follow on that, but looking forward to my meeting tomorrow with the governor and lieutenant governor, and certainly have some things that I want to discuss with both of them when it comes to issues that we're experiencing here in the city of Athens, but really things we're likely experiencing across the state that need to be brought to his attention. So thanks for joining me today. This will probably be the last weekly update, at least before the 25th. So from myself and my family, Connie, Delia, and Alana, from all of us to all of you, and I'll speak for the government channel since Scott is sitting right in front of me out of camera angle, that we want to wish you a safe and happy holiday season. Moving forward, we probably will have one show, Scott, in between Christmas and the New Year's. We'll see. I'd like to, but we'll see how that plays out. But we wish you a safe one. So take care, and we will see you likely before the close of 2021. Take care.